I think what you're doing is a great thing. You know, like without you, Dan Dismal, and a couple other promoters, like there's not a scene. You know, and California and especially SoCal have a plethora of fucking great bands.
Yeah.
So it's sad that it rests on like you guys' shoulders, but you do it so well. Where like, I wonder who the next bastion of people that are going to do what we do are.
Bands and promoters, I agree.
Yeah.
And radio DJs.
Yeah,
and
everybody,
people that
dude.
are passionate about music. It seems like it's like a sinking ship almost right now.
It's yeah, and it's
everyone that's on the battlefield right now are warriors, and we're here till the end. And I don't know what's going to happen on the next wave if there is another next wave.
And
I don't know that.
And Eric from Void Rider put it this way, where it was like we need to have people that are just like fans of the music doing this kind of stuff too, not just people that play in bands.
True.
So I'm talking fans. I'm talking
true.
you guys to even photographers. Like we need all that stuff.
Yeah, we do.
You know, and I think we like myself and I took a huge like influence from you and obviously Bob Nalbandian and other people to have another avenue, because I saw what you guys are doing. It's like I want to be involved in that a little bit further.
Yeah.
Might not be the best. I might
You've
not
done
be the best.
a kick-ass job, man. I
but-
remember
but at
when I
least it's-
first met you.
But it's something.
And
something's
we
better
did-
than nothing, right?
We did radio many moons ago.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
and here we are, still doing it.
Well, yeah, but it took me years to earn your respect, which
Not really.
Oh, I say that because I my vision of it was different from maybe what you remember. But I remember once I was in your camp, like that's when you knew kind of like you were on the next level. Where
Well,
Jason Tyler,
you get to know people, you know.
Yeah.
That's just something you got to
yeah, but
develop with
but
everybody.
You have to put in the work.
True.
It's not just handed to you. So
Well,
I learned that very early on.
That's kind of why you see bands come and go out of now ADHD entertainment lineups. Is because
Can I ask you like a really honest question?
yeah,
When bands tour, right? Like, what does that make it more valuable to you when bands do touring and stuff? Does that make sense? So if a band's on tour, right? Does that mean that like that band is more valuable to a promoter per se?
yeah. If their agent is spacing out the routing of the shows properly,
I'm just talking about if a
you know?
band tours in general. Is that
Well, yeah,
more
because they don't
valuable?
come to your city very often. It's
Okay.
obviously a huge selling point.
Okay, I didn't know. I'm
As
asking
long
you
as they're not
questions.
playing the Dollhead and Deep Piazzas, which are fucking 20 miles apart.
Deep
then-
Piazzas is pretty much gone, sadly.
No, it's not.
But
New
is
owner.
oh fuck yeah! So but the name's not being changed, right?
Nope.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Deep Piazzas is still here. We need more venues. Please get on that.
I had a pending show for May that may or may probably not going to happen now. That was death metal and huge, and I was stoked about it. And obviously, it just fell through because of what's going on. But yeah, I'm friends with the new owner.
Good. And I'm not trying to step on toes. I'm literally asking valuable, poignant questions.
And I don't know who's going to survive this whole pandemic right now, though.
Venues
venues
doesn't,
and promoters.
I mean,
you know,
at this point,
because of
we
the
don't
economy.
know. Yeah, but
you know?
at this point, we don't even know. So that's like, once it happens, we'll kind of figure
we
that
just
out.
roll with
But at that time, like obviously, you would see a band tour, and you'd be like, oh, like I really like the band. They tour, so I can at least like help them out even further.
Yeah.
Like that
bands
was the
like
general.
Archaic and Inanimate Existence and
Yeah.
the Kennedyville. All
Even
those
bands like Madras that would go on tours and stuff, and
well, yeah, when Voices
Voices,
or Madras did the Orange County show with me, and it was at Slide Bar,
tremendous,
and you
dude.
guys are from the Orange County. That's a no-brainer, bro. That should be the best show of the fucking tour for all of us.
Usually is.
Because everyone should be pumped at you coming back home and come support you and give you some gas money and buy that T-shirt and that record and cheer you on and have a beer and sweat and have a good
Absolutely.
time. And that's what it's all about.
And forget
there's
about
definite value in that. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
like I said,
it's there's so much energy to begin with when you take on that task of putting that show together for that band. You're going to have that momentum. You're going to have a tour flyer with your city, date, and venue on it. You're going to have the band hungry to come home and play for their crowd. They're going to be pushing their hometown show very hard. You have all these advantages to do that show. just like a CD release or a birthday party or anything else, which is kind of my specialty because that's where the passion is, man, and that's what gets people off their ass, gets them to come out and have a good time. And I'm not just talking about the bands. I'm talking about people, the fans, and the friends, and the family.
Absolutely, and it seems like when I went on tour and stuff, like people would miss us because we weren't playing in Orange County, so we'd be playing in other places. So it seems like people would be missing us even further to where, like, it's like, oh, they're coming home, like, and I've heard that, and when it comes to like the last day or the last 2 days of touring and stuff, fans know that a band is on fire the last couple days of their tour.
Yeah,
like that
exactly.
So I'm going to use an example. The Silent Scream and Madras tour that you so graciously booked for us, and I really appreciate everything you did for us.
No
even to this day, man. I mean, I love you as a homie and brother, and I try and do whatever I can for you, right? But that specific show, it was like very special. We were, it was like the last day of the tour, second last day of tour, or whatever. We get on stage. There's just a massive like fans that just went ape shit, and the band was like tight because we had been playing every night
10 days in a row or 14 or whatever it was. Yeah.
So, and I think that adds to booking a show for you or whatever. It's like if a band's on tour, it's like kind of like a couple the last days of the tour. It's like, oh yeah, I got this show. Yeah. They're going to be on fire. I already know that, so I don't have to worry about them sucking. So I can at least just concentrate on another aspect of it, kind of thing. Am I making sense?
Yeah, exactly. And we've always, if you got a line on a band like Unmerciful from Kansas that wants to fucking play for you and heard that you're a good promoter, you're going to fucking kick some ass for that band because you get the one show in California. Of course. Yeah. People are going to come to it. Why wouldn't they fucking come to it?
And they'll tell their friends. I don't know. And then
you ask you ask the bands that match with that band. It's Sarcophagus. You guys want to fucking play down the street from where you live with this band from Kansas that's on Unique Leader Records? Well, yeah, duh. And then there you go. The show's amazing.